How's it going, everybody? Another Canadian video games channel bringing you a quick look at Slime Rancher, a game that I've played a few hours on and I quite enjoy. It's a very silly little game. You can see it's very colourful and things are smooth and squishy. It's fun. It's fun. And we'll just pick up where I've left off so that we're not just running through all the tutorials and I can just play around and show you what the game has to offer. So here we go. We'll just... This is the main sort of hub, world, home, ranch? Ranch. It's called Slime Ranching. It's a ranch. So you've got these little yards and these pens that you build to keep slimes in. So here is Hunter Slime. And it is going to feast on many chickens. I think it just ate a chicken. And then they make little turds that are called plorps. Or plorts. What are they called? Plorts? The UI from my recording software is covering up the top corner there where it actually tells me what those things are. And yes, I've upgraded it so it automatically harvests the plorts. And you have farm, and you can shoot out food stock and do all sorts of things. And are you all full? You're not full. Why are there so many plorts sticking around? Oh, most of that's fruit or food. Alright, so this is how you top off the food. You just toss it into there. It's all very good. We've got some chickens growing up over here. Do we have any... There's a lot of bugs. Well, that's their food. I think the bugs just show up. I don't think I've done anything to put them there. But there's a lot of just... Collect all of the things. Do all the little farming so that you can feed your various slimes. So these guys here eat fruit and they are almost out. So we'll just top up the feeder. Very good. We'll just double check that they are... they are full, so we'll need to empty out some plorts. Boom plorts. Because those guys explode. Oh, I've overdone it. A little bit. Yeah, and that doesn't get it. We'll just toss a few of these in here, and they'll get picked up by the thing. Come on. We'll just... Great. I forgot how large my capacities are. So what are we storing in here? Those are the wrong ones. Here! This is where we want to put these. Good, good, good. And we'll just go and grab some more of those. There should be another type of plort here. Yes, and that's also full. So let's not overdo it here and just grab the 50 that we can carry. And just... There we go. And we can carry another 50 of these guys. You can only carry 50 of one thing at a time. It doesn't mean you can't carry those little bit more. I overdid it just that little bit, so we'll just toss one back in there. Bounce it off the back of their head, that's fine. They don't mind. Oof. And we'll throw in some of these. And this is, yeah, day 45. So, been playing it a little bit. Now that is the wrong way. Yes. It's been a little while since I played, so I am a little forgetful here about how best to put things where they need to be. And I think we can grab some more of those honey plorts. I think these were the honey plorts. Yes, honey boom. Well, they're the honey boom lagos or largos or whatever. We'll just grab 50 of these. Try not to overdo it. Oh, overdone it. Of course. Good, yes. And they like to be in the dark, which is fine. Woo! Hello. Right, we'll just stash these away here. And now we've got 200 of those. Do we have anything else that we're storing up here? Pink plorts and blue plorts. And we're picking those up over here. We'll just grab the Q berries. We dropped a couple here. We can pull some more off the trees. Just very relaxing. It's just very relaxing. So we got 45 of these. You guys don't need those. You could do with an empty. You could do with being emptied out a little bit. So why don't we grab 50 of each of these? Pink plorts and blue plorts. I think they're called rock plorts, but they're blue. They're called rock plorts. We know they're blue. They're not smart enough to fool us there. There we go. We'll put these in their respective holding pens. Silo. Their share of the silo. Here we go. We'll just put a whack of these in here, and then try to figure out what I'm doing with the Q berries, because I can't entirely remember. They might go over here. I believe I thought I bought this. Did I buy this? Yes, I did. And there are things in here. And yes, these guys are eating the Q berries. So we'll go ahead and put another whack in here. Very good. They've got more food than they know what to do with. Ah, yes, and these guys are all full up here as well, so we'll just remove a bunch of these. And all of these big guys here, they put out two types of plorts. So, because you can, you go out into the wilds and you harvest the slimes, and then when you get greedy, as you invariably do, you try to breed them together and make bigger slimes that are more efficient at producing plorts. And there's an entire marketplace, and you can utterly destroy the market by selling too much of one plort at one time. Those are not the right ones. Here we go. We'll put some of these in here. And we'll probably be able to grab another 50 soon. These guys, the puddles, they don't... Oof. They don't produce a huge amount of plorts. And there's no system to efficiently collect the plorts, the little puddle plorts, but they don't need food, so that's okay with me. They don't need food. I don't think they can be mixed with any of the slimes either. So if you want to set up one of these systems, you go over to here and you purchase a system. So you can get an incinerator to let you destroy things you don't need. You can set up ponds and silos and coops and gardens and corrals, which is where you keep the happy little slimes. So this is a phosphorus tabby. They like meat and they like fruit, and fruit is far easier to produce, so they get fruit. And there's 5 spots in here to set things up in. And I've got a teleporter here that takes me somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where, because again, I haven't played this in a while. It was a go-to game when I needed to relax a bit. We'll just clean these up. the little vacuum gun here. Good, good. And we'll just stick these in with the explosive things. And you use this to decide how rapidly you want them fed. Generally, you can take that fairly easy. And there's 2 more areas that I really have an impact in, and that's this way, and then back the way we came a little bit. So we will get to that. Here is where I mine chickens, because these ones just, they appear naturally and they get out of hand. And I've got a silo here as well. And there's an entire little chicken pen here. I can't remember if I set up this chicken coop, but you can definitely get plenty of things out here wild. Yeah, these things do go bad if they get left alone for too long, so collecting them is definitely useful. And these wildly occurring chickens are incredibly helpful. Apparently we've maxed out our Q-berry limits. We can pick up some carrots, although I don't think I'm really using the carrots much. Oh yeah, if things can get in the way of each other, so you gotta try and get the stuff you're after in a slightly, you know, thought out way. And some more chickens have just spawned. Would you get over here? Get over here. There we go. I think I got you that time. But I definitely heard some chickens spawning. Ah, over here. Good, good, good. And you. I'll take you. And some more have just popped up. Yeah, the chickens that occur over here do just spawn in. You don't need to worry about them too much. The hens, yes. So we'll just head back this way. Just very quickly. We will stick the chickens in here to be fed to the hunter tabby in due time. And this is one that it hasn't managed to mix with another slime, and I don't think it can. Are there chicks in here? There are chicks in here. You're a briar chick. Am I raising briar chicks anywhere? Oh, I can't remember. I'll just stick them in the pen over here for now. Yeah, I think these are all the briar chicks. Yeah, these are all briar. That's fine. Who gets the Q-berries? Not you. I think it is... Oh, in here. Yes, these guys have the Q-berries. When you're first starting out, you can sometimes struggle to gather enough food for the plorps. Oh, and you're full. Here! Have some Q-berries. Just got to have all the Q-berries. The benefit when you first start out is you'll mostly have pink plorts, or pink slimes, and the pink slimes will eat literally anything, except for you. So we'll just give them the pogo fruits and carrots, because I don't think I've got anything else hidden away somewhere. So that'll be fine. I think you guys, you like fruit, don't you? But you've got the mango fruit. Fruit or meat. Yeah, that's fine. And this way is another space that I've opened up for my own use. And I can set up a couple of spaces in here. There's another path that way that gets somewhere else. But in here is the more interesting section of this bit. So we have blueprints, because we can build things. Pumps and apiaries and things. And snares and lamps, all variety of stuff. And over here is where we actually fabricate the thing. So we have, I think this is what we have. We have 2 novice pumps and 2 novice apiaries, and we do not have any drills. And yeah, they will collect things, or you can build a hydro turret, a defensive cannon that will automatically target tar and blast them with water. Yes, tar are dangerous. Tar is what happens when you get 3 slimes mixed. 2 slimes are fine. 2 slimes you can mix together safe. 3 slimes, they become tars, and they destroy everything. And you defeat them with water. A pink teleporter. Set a teleport like, oh, that's cool. And some decorations with some slimes. And you make all this stuff with plorts, if you want to do that. This is where you put the plorts in order to refine them. And I couldn't tell you for the life of me what that's all good for. I know it was all tutorialized for me at one point, but like I said, it's been a little while. Yeah, and there's little things to find and improve and enjoy. There's a lot to this little game. It's a fun little game. Link, I'm not sure if I've mentioned this already, but the Steam link, of course, will be in the description. So, and then, of course, over here is the market. So here we see what we have. Those are the ones that are highlighted, I believe. Or maybe that's just the ones that we found so far. And their prices, and whether their prices have gone up or gone down, or stayed the same. So pink plorts are down to 10 apiece. Rock plorts are steady at 14. Tabby plorts are going up. Phosphorus plorts are going up. I probably sold those off not too long ago, and they're finally recovering because I haven't been selling them. And those are all the prices. And then this is the Slimepedia, or the Slimepedia, that tells you all about the various different places and what you can do with them. So, as it is night, we'll just hop in here real quick and sleep until morning. Up at 6 a.m. like any good rancher, and we could wander about doing all that same collecting stuff to feed them and all, but I think they should all pretty much be good. None of their collectors should be overflowing with plorts, so we can go and do a little exploring. So this will be the first area you'll go to, and you can see pink slimes. Lots of pink slimes. Pink slimes are everywhere. And some chickens. And you gotta be quick if you want to get the chickens, because they will eat the chickens. I don't think they eat the babies. So if you're worried about that, it's not a thing that is likely to happen. Every once in a while, you'll find an area like this, which used to have a humongous slime. And you just have to feed it its favorite food, a whack, and then it unlocks the thing for you. I can't remember what the one that here was. Well, it was a pink slime. I don't remember what it gave you. But that's all. That's quite alright. Woo! If we head down here, yes, now we've got rock slimes and pink slimes and pink largos. But this is the first area that's actually kind of dangerous, because there are occasionally tabby slimes that get in here, or some of the cave slimes, because there's some slimes in here that are kind of aggressive. So I'll just make sure I got my... Yeah, okay, here we go. Pink phosphorus largos. And they are quite aggressive. And if they manage to get their way out of here and get eaten by a largo, or eat a largo, then you get the evil tars. And if we move on just a little bit further, we can get to a location with tabbies and rock slimes, and if we hang out here for just a minute or so, we should see... Alright, it's not when they eat each other, it's when they eat plorts. So as they eat things and poop out their plorts, and they eat each other's plorts, we'll see a risk of a tar appearing. So this pink tabby there is going to eat everything, including potentially a rock plort. Let's see if a rock plort appears. Oh, right over here. We've got a tar. There we go. Those are dangerous, and they can quickly turn the entire place into a terrible, terrible thing. Oh, there is also a jetpack. It's based on your energy meter, which, as you can see in the bottom left, is draining rapidly. I believe it just recovers on its own, although I couldn't tell you for certain. Yeah, there it goes. It's recovering. Good. And if we just go this way, and hopefully ignore any tars that appear, we can explore this direction a bit. I have been down here before, so I know more or less what to expect. But we can make our way. I don't think I've ever noticed that the heads on these things look like pink slimes. Yeah, this bridge ends with nothing. I'm sure there's a map. I can't remember where it is. There it is. So, like I said, I've been playing this for a little while now, and this is all pretty much your starting area. There's a little bit of space over here, and then there's this area that we're just about inside of. But that's only about half the map. Or maybe less? I haven't really looked around. That seems to be about it. So, still quite a lot of the game to explore. Which is good. That's always fun. So if we head this way... A red ornament. Oh, how nice. I didn't know that was a thing. Alright. Now, over here we will find some slightly more dangerous slimes. If we go down here, we have... I think that's a tabby slime? Yes. Ooh. Frame rate took a little dive there, but we also have the boom largos and pond slimes. The pond... or puddle slimes? Yeah. So this is where you can harvest some puddle slimes if you want to collect some of those. Largos will appear here, or not largos, tars will appear here before too long. I think, ooh, that's a hunter. Yeah, when they get big, like that tabby hunter there, you can't actually collect them. Although the one behind him here... Where'd he go? Ow. I thought I saw one behind him. Ooh. Okay, I'm being hit from a few directions here. Which is mostly okay. I've got plenty of health and stuff. Oh, okay. This one I need to actually... Ow. Let myself float a little bit and get up here. My frame rate seems to be suffering a little bit, probably because I am recording. I'm also running it at maximum settings while I'm recording, which is... I probably could have turned that down a little bit. Refill the water. Get out of here. These guys are all fairly happy. In a good mood. Are we about to see a tar? I really hope we're not about to see a tar, because we got honey slimes here, and boom slimes, and pink slimes, and that's the recipe for tars. And the boom slimes, they're a little aggressive. But we'll just head up this way here. And this is where you can get some natural boom slimes for harvesting and all of that good stuff. And yes, if you collect roosters and hens, you can raise little you can raise chicks and breed the chickens to feed the other slimes. And when you finally get to the end of a little explore area, you get a little teleport that brings you back home, which is a nice little look at Slime Rancher, except for one last thing, which is over here. There's upgrades. So, Water Tank Plus costs $350. We have more than enough for that, so I'm thinking this is something I've already bought. Yeah, these are all sold out. So these are just some of the upgrades you can get. So you increase your health, run faster, do all sorts of things. So you do get to upgrade yourself a little bit as time goes by. And it's just a very relaxing game. It's got some very nice music. The tar slimes are really the only thing that you'll ever have to be concerned about. And even then, they're not that difficult to deal with. You just need to throw some water on it. So that's a quick look at Slime Rancher. I hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, have a good one.